Pronouns matter to me because they're my subtle way of telling people how I feel about them. They demonstrate I see you, they demonstrate I believe what you've told me about yourself, and I accept you for exactly who you are. And most importantly, when I use people's correct pronouns, it demonstrates that they're safe with me. So, in the interest of allyship, as we continue to make CDHS a great place to work, let's also make CDHS a safe place to work.
Your pronouns are personal to you, like your name, and nobody likes to be called the wrong name or have it mispronounced or be given a nickname they don't embrace. It's the same thing with pronouns. It's personal, it's respectful, and it's the right thing to do.
Pronouns matter to me because using the correct pronouns shows respect for people's identity, creates inclusivity, and fosters belonging. These are values that I hold dear to my heart, both at work and at home.
It's vitally important that we recognize the pronouns that anyone individually chooses to use to describe or define themselves. Why? It recognizes their humanity. That's really simple. And isn't that the goal?
It's really important that we use pronouns because respect is the foundation for how we serve Coloradoans and work together in a collaborative fashion that is all about being people first.
Why do pronouns matter to me? Well, it's pretty simple. When we practice them and we spend the time and we use them correctly, it's more inclusive. It makes people feel more included. Why not make others feel more included?
When I offer my pronouns to other people and they offer their pronouns to me, it prevents me from having to make assumptions about someone's pronouns based on how they look or how they act or what their name is. And I'd rather not reinforce those gender stereotypes.
I think it's important to use personal pronouns at work and socially because it allows me to recognize people in ways that make them feel seen.
To me, it's about inclusivity and making sure that you show people respect and that we all belong.
And pronouns are important because it's an easy way to show respect and create inclusivity.
And you can never go wrong when you're being nice to others.
When someone tells you their pronouns, make sure you use them. Sound easy? It is. This might be a little less familiar and comfortable when you meet someone who uses non-binary or gender-neutral pronouns, like they, them. These pronouns are not attached to gender and may take a little bit of practice to incorporate into your day-to-day language. It may take time to get used to using non-binary pronouns, and that's okay. Make an effort to learn and grow.
Have you ever walked into a room and seen a puppy that's laying there doing its own thing, and you look at it and you call its name, and you can see its whole body go, OMG, OMG, the human wants me, the human wants me. That is how I feel when a person uses my name and uses my pronouns. When you're in a meeting with me and you use my pronouns, what you see on the screen is probably this, because I'm happy about it. What you don't see is that my heart is exploding with joy and affirmation that the other person in the call with me or in the meeting with me saw me and chose to respect and affirm who I am. So I want you to think that the next time, if you're not a trans or non-binary person, the next time you introduce yourself with pronouns or give space for people to share their pronouns, and specifically the next time that you use a trans or non-binary person's pronouns, just remember that there is puppy joy happening at that moment in that room, that you have made space for affirmation and for euphoria for the person that you have just respected. So thanks.